Beautiful. You're welcome. How was your champagne? Yeah? Yeah. That's why I like asking. That's exactly why I like asking.
I don't know why you serve it.
Excellent.
I was telling him I did a dinner over in Barcelona, Lassart.
Oh, yeah?
And, no, not Lassart, a Bach. And I just got a bottle of Krug, and that's all we drank the entire night. And it was like, that goes with that, that goes with that.
Can't go wrong with Krug. Can't go wrong with it. Are you all finished with this glass right here? Thank you so much.
1994 or something.
Oh, yeah, the Coup en Lurton. Nice. No, you could leave the... No, it's a white Bordeaux. Nice.
Just stay back there.
Smells good. Oof, smoky. Beautiful. Oh yeah. All right, gentlemen. So, to go along with your next course, I'm going to take you to Burgundy. This is my favorite area in the world. It's what got me into considering doing this as a career a long time ago. So this is central eastern France. It's the birthplace of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. So this is coming from a village known as Meursault. It's made by the producer Boisson Charles. It's from a single vineyard referenced as a Premier Cru called Les Gouttes d'Or. 2022 is the vintage. So it's going to smell a little flinty on the nose. Think of gunpowder, fireworks, matchsticks, beautiful ripe style citrus and orchard fruits, creamy texture, a lot of vibrant acidity and minerality. It's meant to complement this next signature dish. There you are. You're welcome. Excellent. Cheers, gentlemen. Enjoy. Red wine. All right. So now we have a very special wine. So not many consumers enjoy this wine. It is a little bit more of a esoteric find. So this is made by the legendary producer Chateau Cheval Blanc, but this is their La Petite Cheval. This is their white wine. It's a blend of Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon. My allocation of this was 3 bottles in the 8 years I've been here. So it's really fun to be able to open something really special for you to go along with your next dish. This is from the 2018 vintage. It's a slightly warmer vintage in Bordeaux. So this is going to give you a lot of pink grapefruit, candied citrus. It's very floral, the white and yellow flowers, soft texture, meant to go along with this amazing next dish.
Any more Bordeaux tonight? I forget what you said earlier. I forgot. There will be a red.
Yeah, there will. Yes, exactly.
Oh my word, this is exciting. It's scorched.
It is delicious. Enjoy.
Dana, what was that?
So it's a party of 5 now. 5 at 8:45.
Oh, so they switched around their party size?
Yes.
Okay. Bam, we're gonna do this for the pairing next. We have our Domaine Comte Lafon 2012 Montpellier Red Burgundy. Excited for this one. Beautiful. So just to show everyone, I'm gonna open this up for you tableside, give you a little show. So we have our Domaine Comte Lafon 2012 monthly red Burgundy. So this is a little bit of age, Pinot Noir, coming from the same area generally as that white Burgundy I gave you for that dish. I'm gonna open this fresh for you, so we're gonna get this thing kind of going, and it's gonna go with the signature dish of the house, black truffle and artichoke soup. Whoa. Wow, that smells fantastic. Wow, that is cool. The color is beautiful. Okay. That wine smells amazing. Just enough age. Smells like dried potpourri on the nose, almost like dried red fruits. Beautiful, beautiful nose. Beautiful nose.
Do you recommend a nice decant?
Actually, to be honest, usually Burgundy, generally speaking, you don't generally decant some Burgundy that has aged just because the skins on Pinot Noir is so thin and it's already from a cold region of France. So there's already a retention of acidity just because you're not really generating a lot of sugar to turn into alcohol. So there's not necessarily, unless it was a warm vintage, a whole lot of reason to decant one of these. But I do think the natural decantation of like being in your glass and kind of aerating it a little bit is going to suffice, in my opinion. You're welcome. This wine smells incredible. Have fun trying to find this outside of here, I'll tell you that.
So, which page would we find this on?
Oh man, you know, it's on the red Burgundy page, probably towards the... I'd have to find, actually it's funny because I don't really sell a lot of it, to be honest with you. I only use it for the pairings. I think this is probably one of the last bottles. You want to take your picture as well?
Oh yes, please, thank you.
Comte Lafon is one of those producers that is just legendary. If you look on this wine list for Merceau, you can see where their name came into play. They don't play around. I'll just be honest with you, okay? Cheers, gentlemen. Enjoy. You're welcome. All right, so we're gonna do some aged Chablis 2002 Jean-Sébastien Dovizat.
Like a hostel motel thing. And they have this amazing. Oh wait.
Oh, you're okay.
They have this amazing coffee machine in the middle of nowhere.
Is that Chablis?
It is. It is. Not just any Chablis. This is a 23-year young Chablis. So you,
Is that a Corona?
it
I have one
is.
of those at home.
Oh,
It's in
so
the box.
cool.
Take it out of the
Yeah.
box. Kidding.
Yeah, these work well if you have a wine that you're not going to necessarily enjoy the whole bottle of, but the quality of the wine is pretty substantial. You want to make sure that the integrity of the wine stays fresh. So that's what the Corvin's for. Not everyone uses them. I mean, obviously home use, you know, it's not for everyone. I feel like restaurant use, yes, like I think it's fantastic. But at home use, most likely you're going to drink. You know what I mean? I can only imagine.
I've got a sparkling one too.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I have a question for you when you're ready.
Okay, yeah, whenever you want. Yeah. So that's a great question. White wine gains color, gains pigment with age. Red wine loses pigment with age. So usually when there's a wine, if it's oaked, you're going to get obviously pigment. You know, that comes from the color of the wood. But if it's just a white, whatever it is, Sauvignon Blanc, let's say, it doesn't matter, it will gain color with age. Think about biting an apple, leaving it on your counter, it's going to turn brown due to oxidation. Generally, in a very slow term, it's going to still happen to the wine inside the bottle. There's oxygen that's trapped inside of this cork, and that is going to age the wine, mature it properly, and that's what's also going to give it the color. But that's a good call. That's a good question. Yeah, you're welcome. And then that's why you'll see sediment inside of red wines, because sediment is tannin, which is a structural element of a wine, as well as the pigment, and it combines to make the molecule sediment, which actually falls out of the wine over time, making the red wine look a little clearer, and it's also going to soften the structure of that red wine as well. But the color is absolutely gorgeous.
It really is. That's why I was like, wow, that's
Oh yeah.
almost golden.
So you have a unique dish that we don't serve in the restaurant, and it needs to be paired with a nutty, creamy, but very bright style white. So that's why we're going 23-year young Jean Sebastian d'Auvassat Chablis. This is gorgeous. I recommend you taste the wine, swallow it, exhale out of your nose after you swallow. You're going to get more of the nutty profile, bruised fruits, and a yeasty component. Cheers. You're welcome. And then I'll take this. I'm going to take this glass out your way also. So beautiful.
I worked at CompuSave at Reeds County. And then I worked at selling cell phones, and then I worked cutting grass. So I saved up a whole bunch
Take
of money.
that out of your
over
way. Thank
summer.
you.
And I have a question. Lunch.
You're okay.
So,
Did you
if that last one was my favorite one.
Oh, nice. Okay.
start out like just like
All right. We're going to do this tableside for the pairing. It's our 1996 Chateau Brenner du Krug from the Saint-Julien, Left Bank, Bordeaux. Perfect. Okay. Just to show you, next for your main course, we're going into Chateau Brenner du Krug. This is from the left bank of Bordeaux, from the Saint-Julien region. 1996 is the vintage. This was from my negociants in Bordeaux, and it is screaming every single time I open this. You want to take a picture of it before?
What did you say before you said screaming?
Negociants?
What does that mean?
Negociants are, think about a warehouse that purchases 80 to 100% of an entire vintage of a producer, sometimes in barrels, sometimes in bottles, stores them, then when the market is right, sells them. So they make more money because the margins grow, especially with time. And then I get something that's been aged perfectly in a temperature controlled area that I can always guarantee the quality is perfect. That's a negociant. So they do Burgundy, they do Bordeaux, and it is the best thing about aged wines because you can't always find them perfect. So you use negociants. They're your best friends. Your prices are as much as you can dirt cheap compared to what they are.
ironically, during the pandemic, I bought a bottle of Yamazaki on auction. Like, or, as far as like trying to ship things across state lines. Like it was the weirdest thing where basically like set of warehouses, delivery seats, water, it was like look at the mall owned a warehouse of liquor. That's it was all ounce a mile. Here you go.
Looking like butter just now. Well, that was insane.
That's it.
Look at the bottom of the cork. Look at the color on that. That is insane. Okay, you're good. Whoa.
Steps every day.
The nose on this wine is insane.
Looks bonkers. Brick red.
Wait until you smell this. I'm talking about dried tobacco, leather, smoked meats.
As he was pouring.
I mean, oh my goodness. The nose is just phenomenal in this wine.
I noticed you look back at someone and he said you're good.
Yeah, for the staff to fire your course, I always want to make sure they know if the wine's not corked. So they always want me to open the wine. If the wine's corked, I got to get a new bottle. So that means that if they started cooking when I came out to actually start to prepare your bottle, and then the wine was corked, the food would most likely be done before I got the bottle open and served to you. And we don't usually like to serve food without the wine first at the table. It's all about communication. That's pretty much it. Did you want to take a picture as well? So make sure on the nose, or make sure after you taste this, do the same exact thing that we've been talking about for the last wine, is you breathe out of your nose. It should give you smoked meats, almost like wilted roses, and then iron. Like I get black olive, some people say blood, but absolutely gorgeous.
I never ever get any of that.
Do it with this wine.
No, hold on.
Oh, okay.
There was one Riesling that I got it with. The guy's like, we got green apple, and I'm like, holy cow. The one before, what was the one? And you said something about
Oh, the
300
O2.
and you'll get
Yeah.
the nut.
Yeah.
It's like, holy cow, there's nuts.
That's so cool. I think you'll get some fun stuff with this aged wine.
It's definitely a little bit weird. I'm not getting some.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it happens. It's understandable. Cheers, gentlemen. Enjoy.